Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Diesel Mercedes YouTube channel. We are inside of my 2008 Mercedes-Benz S550 with 199,000 miles on the odometer, and this video will be about the system. I bought this vehicle only a few weeks ago and I kept driving it for only like 2 or 3 days when these symptoms started showing itself. When I put the radio on, and here are the controls, the radio will play, there was no problem, but it started like a popping in it or a clicking, like click. It was playing the song and there was some interruption in the song. I tried to use the DVD player right here. I brought the CDs and the CD will start playing, but then it will freeze. It will freeze on me, it will not play, it will just barely start playing. Despite the fact when I bought the vehicle the radio played perfectly. There was a CD which I didn't like, the previous owner left, but when I started playing it was playing totally fine. I throw it in the garbage can. And then the problems started also with navigation. The navigation was working, but again, after 2 or 3 days of driving, the screen will start rebooting. So the navigation will be there and then boom, it went black. And there will be that Mercedes logo startup. Let's go for it. So I will push navigation. Let's see what it will do. How it will even somehow do anything. Let's put it on. Oh yeah, we got the radio. So this is good. Did you hear that click? For the purpose of monetizing, I will mute it right here. Let's see if it will do anything, if it will collapse. So we are in the radio. It says Rod Stewart, but this will not work. Now it seems to be running totally perfectly. Before it will already disappear, and there will be that Mercedes-Benz logo. There will be warning in it, and it will be gone. Of course, one of the reasons why this could be happening is a low voltage in that system. And we have 2 batteries. We have a starter battery in front on this generation, on 2008. There's not a small battery underneath the dashboard. There is a little bit smaller in the front. They call it starter battery, and there is a huge monster in the back in the trunk, which I will show you just in a second. So if there will be bad voltage on the big one behind the rear seats, that could be crashing totally. But both of these batteries were replaced very recently with previous owner, and I checked them and they are holding high voltage. They seem to be working perfectly. So I have the engine running, alternator is charging everything perfectly, so we are fine. Okay, there is one item, everything seems to be working on here, so this is fantastic, I love it, but one item never worked, and that's the voice control. This, when I push it, it should make a loud beep and it should start working, and it never does. Did you hear that? I'm just pushing the button, and this unit never worked. So I'm assuming that entire unit, that computer is bad, and most likely the entire system, which is on the fiber optic loop, is being interrupted or was interrupted at that computer. So I bought some adapters. I will be able to bypass it, to jump it, and see if that will fix my problem. Here are all the covers. They are nicely sitting here, breathing, drying. Not that they were wet, there wasn't any water in the trunk, but again, there were kind of smell here. So we are hearing from this unit is the amplifier, and we can see its cooling fan is perfectly running. And the unit I have a problem with, and it doesn't work in my opinion, is a voice control module, and that computer is this one. Looking in the trunk, this is that fairly brand new big battery which is here. It's a bigger in size than the battery which is in the engine bay. This one is called the consumer, and the one in the front is the starter. So I just have removed 2 nuts and 1 screw, 1 bolt, and we can see here it's a 221-870-3887, which is voice control module. That's the one, that's the feature which doesn't work. Here we have access to that connector. I have to push it in. I should have a tripod here. This will disconnect, and I will be able to use the loops. I will be able to bypass this fiber optic cable. The arrows here on the plastic even show what will be the signal coming in. The unit is the bottom one, and what it's supposed to come out. Now if I put the ignition on, there should be a red light. So I have the ignition on. Let's see if it's getting the light. Do you see the red light? So everything is working at this moment. I play the radio and everything. The moment you disconnect it, you see the red light here. Yeah, that's okay. But when you disconnect that, the radio stops playing because the loop is interrupted. So I will remove these two, the cable. I will disconnect it from this, and I will put on one of my adapters. The loops, the test loops, will not apply to it in this form, so there is a little tab on the side which should let me to pull it out. Oh yeah, so I separated the fiber optic from the rest of the unit, and I will just loop it, putting one of these adapters. I got this last week. They're for Mercedes-Benz. Is there a difference in the size, orientation? No. So we will loop it. I will play that radio. I wonder if it will keep popping and clicking. So one of the test loops, it's looping it, and the voice control module is disconnected and is lying here. And I already went in the vehicle, and it's absolute success. The entire system, minus voice control, obviously, right here, started working. The radio is not doing that clicking each 2 or 3 seconds like before. It's all because that unit is not creating ruckus in the system, and the data continues between the modules without being negatively affected with this. Let's push the number 1. Please insert the disc. So I will do that. Let's see if it will take it. Before it will load it, it will show the zeros, and then it will not play. It will move like 1 second forward. It will take half minute. Let's see. You see the counter as it keeps counting? Okay guys, this is all fixed. This was not working. I will put the CD in, and it will take like a half minute to get in the 3 seconds. And I thought the CD was broken. And yesterday I filmed for you how that sound system perfectly works and how beautiful the sound is. And I thought I will just not monetize the video, but I can show some sound clip. But I was wrong. The YouTube will not take it. I'm redoing the video today, the next day, and I just want to show you that everything works with the muted radio. It was just sluggish, it was not working. If I do the tel navigation, let's see it, right? I will push the button, you heard the click. It's incredible. It's crisp, it's responding. Before there will be all kinds of ruckus. It just didn't work. It was completely broken, the poor thing. But because entering that loop, the fiber optic loop, in that unit, voice control over unit, obviously that will not work. That's disabled. To fix it correctly, I will have to buy new computer, the voice over control computer, put it back, remove the loop, and run it and work it. I don't need that feature, I don't crave it, I don't think it's needed here. People who used that in the past, they said it's ridiculous anyway because it takes forever to even get to something. So I will rather save money on that computer, use the unit. The sound is unbelievable, guys. These S-classes, that Harman Kardon stereo which is installed here, it's insane. I just cannot show you even short clip of it. I'm redoing this video to be able to present it to you. So it is what it is. It's fine. It's a success, and hopefully it will help some of you when you will get the same problem. If you like the video, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. I will catch you later.